Okay, round 2, we have the choice. We'll play first. This hand's fine. Not incredibly good, but certainly good enough to keep. Let's go Sentinel here. No dragon value, but that's alright. Pretty good with the confrontation. Lightwalker, that's alright. Bear is good here too, actually. So get to smash in, and we'll play the bear instead of the Mastodon. Alright. So we've got some choices here. Kind of want to get one more land and get a turn where I get to confrontation plus Mastodon. I feel like that is pretty good. So I guess let's save the confrontation. Let's bash in with Sentinel. And let's tail slash the Lightwalker and pass. Alright. Sky Captain's not the worst. Now I kind of wish I had tail slash though, because then he could block with the Sky Captain, and then I could tail slash kill the mage so he doesn't get any value. Now it does appear he's likely going to get some value. Alternatively, I guess I can confrontation the mage and then swing for 7 or 6 rather, which is okay. I don't have a ton of good plays here. I don't mind confrontation to mage, swing for 6, take him to 10. Do wish I'd drawn a land there. That'd make the play really easy. Alright, I think we're going to follow up with a survivalist too. So, I guess we do actually. No, well, actually, either way he can eat the bear. If I do epic confrontation, bear, mage, he can block the bear. So I guess I'd rather him block the sentinel. So let's just do this. I'll trade a bear for a sky captain anyway. Not the best or worst trade for us. Alright, I'm okay with that. I didn't want him to get sky captain value anyway. So now I'll play survivalist. Jeez. Tread Upon mana is up, but I'm not going to play around it. And he had it. Alright, well, pretty horrendously bad for us, but I'm not going to play around a Tread Upon when my opponent's got a Monastery Mentor out. That's going for the long game plan against Mentor is pretty much the worst idea I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, we do lose everything here, which is pretty horrendous. Alright. Looks like we're going to lose. Maybe that's a bit early to say that, but yeah, we are in horrific shape now. All it took was an expensive mythic. Alright, hopefully that's not an impressive morph, and hopefully I rip a land. Alright. So now I just need to rip some dragons. And I guess that's a way back into this game. Can't really afford to attack into that mess. The rock, I'm assuming. That's interesting. Alright, it's a big old threat. It's going to be tough to beat. So we're going to need something pretty spicy here. Land's not it, unfortunately, so it looks like that's game. So got outdrawn by our opponent, no doubt. Mentor, Tread Upon, Confrontation, Rock, Elk Herd was a bit too good to beat. So gonna have to draw better for game 2. And now that we know he's got the Mentor, I guess certainly gonna have to save my I don't know why I didn't attack with Elk Herd. It's so bad. Alright, just getting trounced with draws here, so not working out the way I'd hoped. Still could just rip a double strike and dragon, that'd be nice. Destructor works. Guess I should have left up my red mana. So, what's the blocks now? Elk Herd we're taking. Or can I afford to take Elk Herd? I'm not even sure anymore. No attacks, alright. Let's rip Tarka. Strider works. At least I have something that can block Elk Herd now. Still cannot afford to attack. I think my opponent's lack of aggression has been pretty helpful. Still don't know what this is, though. Alright, so he's ready to go all in. So let's figure out what we're going to do here. If I block Elk Herd, I'm at least taking 4 trample, which means I think the way we want to block is if I block like this, if I block here, and if I block here, I take 4 trample, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So any sort of pump and I'm dead. That seems too dangerous. So let's minimize trample here. So I think we want to do, well, trample's going to be a big deal regardless, but I got to absorb more damage there, which means maybe I can block. I'm still taking probably too much trample regardless. I think I'm just taking too much trample. So he unmorphs. I'm taking currently 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minimum. If this has 4 power, which I'm hoping could be Exacxes, so if I block the morph, I just take 9. I think that leaves me the same place as before, but I lose my Crotique. Alright, well, in that case, let's cancel that block. Cancel that one. Block here, block here. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Any pump spell, any prowess pump, and we die. Either way, the prowess pump kills us. I can't avoid that. I think I got to do it like this. Alright. Well, he had the spell, so we were dead 100%. Any way you slice that block, we were dead. But I did actually block correctly. If he only had the morph, then I absolutely blocked correctly. But that is not the way this game went down. So my opponent's main decking multiple Tretapons, which I guess is good to know. So sideboard, certainly hope I can draw a little bit better. Return to the Earth deals with Abzan Sky Captain, nothing else. I hope my opponent is as timid blocking this time around. I think we have to bring in Rending Volley, right? He's got Monastery Mentor as well as a slew of other creatures, so Rending Volley comes in. What are we dropping? Probably Mastodon can go, I guess. Seems like an easy cut. Alright. I think we're okay with this. Alright, game 2. Let's try this again. 4 red mana. Yeah, we keep it. I mean, we have the Twin Bolt. If we draw green mana, we get Beastbreaker. Seems worth it to me. Obviously not a sick hand, but certainly worthy of a keep in my mind. Alright. I think I'm going to take at least one Shield Bearer Bash, because I would much rather hit a Monastery Mentor. I wouldn't mind seeing another 1 toughness guy too, I can tell you that. Pretty clearly not blocking. He's got 2 Tretapons at least in his deck, so no reason. plus Shield Bearer is significantly worse than Beastbreaker, and we have Twin Bolt in hand, so at least 3 reasons to not block Shield Bearer there. Sandcrafter Mage, on the other hand, bit of a bummer, especially since we just got done using or tapping out to be unable to play Twin Bolt. Although I guess it would just bolster itself then, so. Unfortunately, Sandcrafter Mage wrecking our plans, our day, everything. What do I want to do here? I think I play Idle and pass. Might have to take another big beating, but I'm just trying to set up Tail Slash, Twin Bolt at some point. I definitely don't want to trade a Beastbreaker for a Mage. I don't mind trading a Beastbreaker for a Shield Bearer now, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's okay. But he could have the... So he got 2 Tretapons? I'm trying to think here. So I can... Block. He Treadupons Sandcrafter Mage, eats that, trades Shield Bearer. Or he double Treadupons, in which case I'm in pretty rough shape. I think we take it. My plan is to leave up Twin Bolt and Tail Slash next turn. So I have a better blocking situation. Or at the very least I can kill a Mentor if he plays that. Conifer Strider, bit of an enormous bummer since we know he's got thousands upon thousands of Treadupons in his deck. But at least we can play 2 spells now, so this should work better for us. Alright, so let's block... Problem is I can't do anything against the Conifer Strider. So I can block Shield Bearer and then Idle on Strider, take 2. I guess that's going to work. That way at least Treadupon doesn't get him, doesn't protect his Strider. It does make us take copious amounts of damage, but I think we're just going to have to hope our Tail Slash and Twin Bolt we left up is going to be enough here. Alright. Alright, well, we're going to eat his 2 guys. But I do admit, him having the 2 Treadupons there is pretty not sexy. Pretty not sexy. Land. I would have taken land, but I guess we'll have to settle for a 3/3, I guess. Kind of wish a Tarka Efreet did a little bit more here. Yeah. Guess Quartermaster. Well, in case he drops an X1, maybe I want the Efreet. I don't know. I mean, I'm blocking Beastbreaker on Conifer Strider regardless. Alright. Makes sense. he has epic confrontation, I guess we can still block and kill it. He eats a guy, we block. So it's a 2 for 2. Territorial Rock is a bit of a concern. Morph is likely a Sandstorm Charger, so I guess that's not complete emergency. Conifer Strider of our own, I think, is going to be the play here. That way we can activate, leave Beastbreaker up, and then it can actually block Strider, which is nice. But unfortunately, Territorial Rock has us between a rock and a hard place at the moment. I think Strider's got to block this Morph, because it's likely a Sandstorm Charger. Really do not want him to have a Stampeding Elk Herd, if at all possible. Well, we got to block Morph with Strider, I think. Problem is he doesn't have to tap any mana, so it is a bummer in that respect, but guess I could have left up Tarka Efreet. There's another Guardian Shield Bearer. Wasn't even a good trade for us then. So he correctly juked me there. Could have just blocked with a Beastbreaker. But actually so he's got a play here. Otherwise he would have just Megamorphed and pumped his rock, which I think would have been the play anyway. I don't know why he wouldn't do that. Oh, right. Efreet's dead. Well, opponent's out of cards. I guess that's good news. Problem is, not in the greatest shape at the moment, but I guess we do have Beastbreaker and Crotique, so theoretically, theoretically nothing. He's got us on a quicker clock than we got him. Did draw land, though. I guess that's good news. Alright, well, we got a block. Did he think he must have thought it was... Maybe he thought it was 6 mana. So wait a second. Den Protector lets me get back Tail Slash to kill the rock. That might be our ticket here. Question is, do I want to play the Quartermasters too? I guess an issue is I can't really comfortably attack into Conifer Strider. I mean, when I flip this up... I don't want to trade a Crotique for a Strider. I can tell you that. I think I attack Beastbreaker. Because I'm definitely willing to trade a Protector for... I don't want to trade a Crotique for a Strider. I think he'd make that trade. So I think what I'm going to do is... Well, I know I'm going to Den Protector back my Tail Slash. But I'm kind of hoping he attacks here. Hoping to eat my Morph. Well, it worked out pretty horrifically in terms of what he just top decked, but I don't know what to say. That's just a big bummer. So undo, and we'll get back Tail Slash, because I do have a feeling we're going to have to I guess I could do Efreet and hope to race Rock. I'm trying to think if that's better. Rock's going to bring us to 4, which means we have a 4-turn clock. I get back Efreet. Next turn, play it morphed. Unmorph. Get in for 3, taking him to 15. I'm at 4. Hope he draws land for the rest of the game. I like that more than Tail Slash. I mean, I'm not even going to be able to use Tail Slash until I get this Quartermaster down. All right, let's get the F-rate back. All right, so make a bad trade here. Really wish I'd kept my Beastbreaker deck back down, but since he was in top deck mode, I really was not anticipating him top decking a removal spell like that, but what can you do? So the trade I didn't want to do, I'm forced to make, which sucks, but that's the way a cookie crumbles. Hungering Yeti. I think we're going Efreet Morph plus Quartermasters. I do think trying to race the Rock is a better idea than going for the Tail Slash, but I guess it depends on what he top decks for the next turn or two. I mean, us being on a 4-turn clock's not the worst, and I'm hoping he doesn't have more Treadapons. Him attacking maybe indicates to me, it doesn't necessarily indicate anything. Guess it indicates he's got a Lightwalker. Alright, so I've got 7 mana. Let's go like this. Kill Lightwalker. Get in for 11. All right. Thankfully, got game 2. Still very close. Opponent's deck's good, man. And he didn't even have Mentor that game. So he's got Silk Wrap, which means our Survivalist is very good. How many other... He doesn't have any other flyers, though. So I could bring in Return to the Earth for a Silk Wrap, a Territorial Rock. I guess Lightwalker, too. All right. You know what? I'm bringing in Return to the Earth. It seems versatile enough where this is a match where I'm going to want it. And definitely the Rending Volley's staying in. Although, yeah, for Mentor alone. Absolutely. Okay. So what are we cutting? What did I cut last time? What did I cut last time? I can't even... I honestly can't recall. Was it Sentinels? I don't want to do that. They seem still pretty good. Maybe I cut Volcanic Rush. Do kind of feel like I could cut a creature. I don't know which one, though. They're all good. Conifer Strider, maybe less good against him. I think I'd rather just cut the Volcanic Rush. I like Volcanic Rush, but against our opponent's deck, I think we've got other plans. We got to be trick or removal heavier rather than, you know, aggressive attack heavier. Because I feel like our spells outvalue our opponent's spells, but, well, I mean, he does have the Mentor, but I think this is fine. It's a pretty awkward hand, but on the draw, I think I keep it. If I draw like a removal spell, this Den Protector is going to get some value. Now if I draw a Scaleguard Sentinel, our hand looks like amazing. Tarkir Efreet's actually a pretty reasonable draw too. So we probably play the Efreet first, I guess. I'm definitely not playing Den Protector. Alright. So we've seen Guardian Shieldbearer. Could have Epic Confrontation. Maybe I want to play Goreswine here. I could see that. Let's do that. That way Epic Confrontation doesn't do anything. Tread Upon still trades. It's probably a Guardian Shieldbearer anyway, so I think I'm going to take it. Try and crack back. Oof, that makes cracking back a little bit tougher. I'd trade a Morph for a Swine. Alright, I'll make this trade. Because I feel like it's a Guardian Shieldbearer, which I admit's not great, but I also don't like him making his Sky Captain bigger, so I think I just make the trade. Well, it turned out to be a creature I really am happy he doesn't have right now, so that's good. Let's play the Quartermaster. Could do the Efreet too, but Quartermaster can attack into Sky Captain comfortably, and it turns on my Hungering Yeti, which I think ultimately is going to be better. Plus, we can maybe work our way towards this Destructor Dragon. I'm pretty surprised he made that attack. Alright, so he's got a follow-up play of some sort. Okay, Lightwalker. So next turn I can play Efreet plus unmorph it to potentially kill Lightwalker. I think that we're just going to swing Quartermaster. And play the Yeti to block Lightwalker, hopefully. But he could have Sandcrafter Mage too. If he does, it's a bit of a problem, but we're still crashing in with some decent damage here. Plus we can play Destructor Dragon. Silk Wrap. Alright, well. Guess I have to play the Yeti. Alright. So Return to the Earth is turned on now, and I can play Destructor Dragon. Hopefully... So he trades Lightwalker and a Tread Upon for a Yeti? Is that even bad? The problem is if I do that, well, actually, so next turn I can play, yeah, that actually works too. Let me think about this. So if I block, he plays Tread Upon, he 2-for-1s himself. I get to play a Destructor Dragon, and I have Den Protector. I'm making this block. The problem is, if I don't, he doesn't play Tread Upon, and then my Efreet doesn't kill the Lightwalker. I can crash back with a Yeti, but then he can block with Sky Captain, and in response to the triggers, I try to unmorph Efreet, and then he can Tread Upon. So either way, I think I just need to be happy with a 2-for-1. Let's just get Mr. Big Old Dragon out there, especially since he has Silk Wrap. Sky Captain number 2. All right. That's pretty good. Let me think about this. Can actually return to the earth plus use. That's interesting. All right, let's bash in here. I don't think he's double blocking. I think he's single blocks, which is also fine. And then I can just return to the earth too. Yeah, maybe I do that instead actually. So I guess I can. I'm not in any rush to play Return to the Earth either. All right, let's. Do I want to do Den Protect? No, I think we want to do F-Free. Bash is better. So potentially in response to a creature, I kill Sky Captain. But alternatively, I can return to the earth to Silk Wrap. So both of those options are pretty appealing to me, especially actually, yeah, especially since I can. So now we just return to the earth Sky Captain. He doesn't get any bolster. He gets a charger. Oof. God, that is sexy. All right, so swing with both. We're going to unmorph this, trade with charger. No blocks? That's pretty incredible. So just deal a ridiculous amount of damage to our opponent and play an idol. Sweet. Well, we just destroyed there in game 3, so that worked really well for us. Return to the Earth, baby. Man, that card played really well for us. All right. Well, happy with our sideboard decision. Happy to finally see Dragonloft idle with full value. It's the first time I've actually seen that. All right. We'll see you in the finals.